All right, boys and girls, so the first thing I want you to do is always put your name on your paper. Oh, good, we can see that. I wasn't sure if the pencil would show up. So this is first grade, and we're in depending, so we'll do 1D, but don't forget to put your class. Now, today I have out some stencils, and I have a few different kinds of stencils, and then I also have texture plates. So I have both things for us to use. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to start out by just drawing a picture. Now, what I'm going to do is look at, so this is one of my stencils. It's kind of like a little book of stencil papers. So what I do is open this up, and if you're using the stencils, see how they just slide in there really nicely and they slide out. So if you choose to use this kind, make sure you put them back in there. Now if I want to do the Halloween one or birthday one, so there's different holidays, different things to choose from. Yeah, or even if you wanted to do all of them. Now, because I said a fall picture, I think I'm going to do the fall stuff. Yeah, when we use a stencil, we hold it in place. We hold it in place and we don't let it move. So I'm going to hold this, and this is going to be a huge pumpkin in this picture. And I'm pressing my pencil against the outside edge. Pressing my pencil. So it goes into all those cracks and corners. Now, if I wanted to do this as a witch, a moon, since I already did clouds in the sky, I don't think I'll use the moon, but, ooh, maybe I'll do the ghost. I'm going to do the ghost coming in on the picture, so you don't see the whole ghost. I'm going to go into those corners. A pencil really works best to get in around a stencil. You can use marker or crayon, but because a pencil has a long skinny tip, it gets into those little corners better. So now, because my pumpkin is in front of the horizon line, I'm going to erase the horizon line. Now, maybe I'll use my marker just to help things show up a little bit for you. The marker can help show contrast. Now, okay, here's the part where I can do some other fun stuff. So I could find something that makes a texture. So now the texture is going to become part of my picture. So do you see I put the texture plate underneath my paper, and now I'm going to choose a color. Yeah, and that's going to be just part of my picture. Yeah. Do you see the texture? I'm rubbing my crayon on it, but I'm going around part of the picture. I could put different greens in it. Now, if I'm going to switch into a different texture, I could take another texture plate, and I could do something in the sky. See how I went around my house, around my ghost, around my person. But I have a cool texture in my sky. Now, you could even do something in this. Like I could color, if I was doing some kind of picture, I could color inside those lines and do some more with the textures. Or even just color something and create my own textures. So if I press hard and then color lightly, press hard and then color lightly, I can kind of make some of my own textures on the pumpkin too. So press hard, and then color lightly around it. And that can make some cool textures or cool lines on my pumpkin. All right, I could even do a different texture plate and do on the shirt or the pants. Yeah, or again, make your own texture. Yeah, I'll come back to the eyes and the other things, but that's just to give you some ideas. So we're gonna do texture plates. See how I have them nicely arranged in I have some little ones. Okay. I have little ones. And then larger ones, and then I have really big ones that will be laid out on the counter. But these are in the basket. Yes. Oh, I love that. She even said you could overlap textures. So I could come back and do. I could come back and even do another texture.
You're making rain.
Another texture on top of a texture.
That's rain.
And it can kind of make a different cool effect. All right, have a seat. Show me who's ready to go first.